Tom.
Hello everybody, Tom Fox here, back to more Star Fox Adventure. In the last episode, we got the last spellstone that was required of us. And our next journey, we fought a dragon. I don't know how dinosaur that is.
General Scales cannot harm any dinosaurs ever again. You stopped his evil mutant army plan. This is the final spellstone, Fox. You need to get it back to the ocean force point as quickly as possible. With this seal closed, Dinosaur Planet will be saved. Pepper out!
Pepper out! Well, let's go back.
Fly through one gold ring to reach Dinosaur Planet.
A single gold ring shall be all that we need. All right, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you how who's a what's it would work that way. What am I thinking of here? There's probably the whole like are dinosaurs dragon debate, because I'm pretty sure that I think like the way that it goes is that like how quote unquote dragons were discovered was like humans that didn't really know a lot about science back in the old days were like, oh, these are the bones of a giant thing that we don't know what it is. Clearly there must be some mythical creature. Let's call it a dragon. That's my running theory anyway, of if dinosaurs are dragons. If that's the case, then yes, dragons are dinosaurs. And vice versa. Also, I learned that you cannot get more than 4 digits on this particular thing, because the score in the top right doesn't go above 4 digits. So I don't know why they track it as 6 digits on the end screen. Very bizarre. Very strange. Very Barry. With all the spellstones in place, though, it would seem that I never have to go back into space again. For the time being. Who knows what awaits us and what will possibly bring us to space. We might have to fight General Scales on his skyship or whatever. Alright, I gotta remember where the, someone said to hit Tricky a bunch of times as well. Let's see. Ah, he breathes fire on you, and he does hurt you. Good to know. Also, I've apparently already missed 100% for this game, because there's some stuff that I can't, on some of these areas that I can't go back to. Specifically the Volcano Force Point Temple, which I am unable to get to. Speaking of, where is the Ocean Force Point Temple?
General Pepper here.
General Pepper here!
Current mission status.
Shows like all the other stuff I've gotten. Oh, there's actually one more upgrade I can
Push
get.
right on the C-stick to view the...
Yeah, I get it. I get it, okay.
Down, Fox.
Hi, Fox. We're all back down.
Okay, past the Lightfoot village, near Cape Claw. There we go. I still haven't found a way to get into that one area with the fuel cells that I can't get to, like at all. I actually didn't see if this goes to... let me go back and check the sign. Because if there's one thing that we all need in this world, it is direction. Oh, and also mushroom spores. Guess what? I'm stoned. This way to Cape Claw. I'm just gonna keep inhaling these poisonous mushroom spores and just seeing all these things. Whoa, dude. Do you see dinosaurs, dude? Dude, did you see dinosaurs? I just shouldn't have seen dinosaurs. What? What? Dinosaur there, man. I think I'm finally coming down. Man, how long was that trip? It lasted for oh so long. Near the Lightfoot village. I wonder if the Lightfoot village has that final upgrade. They didn't seem like they were the guardians of anything. Oh? Oh? It's a password system to get into the Lightfoot village. 1, 2, 3. That opens the door. But for how long? Oh, long enough for me to get through. Neat. Well, I'm back at the Lightfoot village. I forgot if I got any new ability around, like, at all. Because there was some stuff here that I couldn't get to, like, I guess, those rocks I think I just flip over, but I think that had, like, the rocket thing on it. I like to do a little bit of exploring here and there. But yeah, boink, we flip that over, we all well and good. I'm a rocket man! Rocket man, burning out his fuse out there alone.
My babies like to climb trees. Find all 3 and I'll reward you.
Oh yeah, there was this one. My babies like to climb trees. Find all 3 and I'll reward you. I can only fathom a guess as to what you mean by that. Because a lot of the trees I've seen around here are like these. Presumably they're here. They're here somewhere. In this village. I doubt they'd be like all over the world. Because that's way too vague of a description for where this all is. I'm also not entirely sure what I would be using here to find said babies. Very, very strange. They might be outside the village. The confines of the village. Because it's probably in those trees that we can, like, smack. Like, outside. Because we could smack those 3 trees to like, access this area. Maybe the reward is another path. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Actually, yeah, because this area does count, this entire area does count as Lightfoot Village, so... Probably not the trees in here, but rather the trees outside. How do I leave? Oh, thank God. Ow! Let's give him the old smack, the kicks. I like well, okay, that wasn't the right one. I like the one where you tilt the control stick back. The climbing trees out here. Oh, that's one Lightfoot baby. Lightfoot baby, we make our dreams come true. Lightfoot baby, where the hell are you? Lightfoot, 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 babies, 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 babies! You wanna go? I have a magical barrier. My magical barrier can block from such things as physical attacks, but can also prevent emotional damage. I can't hear you in here. I also can't see anything on the outside. The only reason I know that you're there is the quaking upon my shield. Because I know, the reason for that is because I know you can't do gestures at me and make me sad. But what ho? Does blocking such a thing prevent me from growing as a human, from granting me the thicker skin? Should I protect myself from all damage? Or should I face it head on? What even? Everybody, okay, so if you were alive at that time, if you were around at that time, checking my demographics, I'm pretty sure the good 95% of you were. Head on apply directly to the forehead. I feel like a majority of people watching this knows what that ad campaign was. I don't know what the medicine did. It's just kind of up to you to do the research on it, I suppose. Anyway, we got the babs. It's funny, it's one of those things where I don't think I want to know. Where I take pleasure in not falling into the trap of advertising. It is somewhat similar to how I don't know what Ben Affleck looks like.
Thank you for saving my babies.
I saved them?
Here's your reward.
The fuel cell doors, man, this woman's got property. Well, you know, it could be a mother or a father. That was Fox's falling noise. I merely imitated it. I was hoping, because there's another spot on that hill that I can get to, but I'm unable to actually get there. We'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna climb up here and get this fuel cell. Yeah, okay, because there's others that it's showing me around here, and it's pointing in that direction. But I've kind of scoured the limits, or the bridge sort of area there. You can't jump over that. Fantastic! Oh! Okay. Because I can get up there from, like, around here. Just make sure to avoid the Mushroom Man. Do you know the Mushroom Man, the Mushroom Man, the Mushroom Man? Do you know the Mushroom Man? He's releasing all his spores. Do you know you're poisoned now? You're poisoned now. You're poisoned now. Do you know you're poisoned now? He's released all of his spores. Everything is slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Ah! I think we're good. I scared Manatee by making that noise. My apologies, Bug. You just heard, in your eyes, all you probably heard me do was make a, make like a growling noise, followed by what would be the equivalent of a bark. Oh God, Flying Satan! Can't seem to hit me down here. I am 100% okay with. I think this is the closest place I can get to that area. But this is I don't think this serves the purpose of getting over to that area, though. There's no cave that would lead around there. Lightfoot Village has been one of the most perplexing yet. The only other possibility I can think of is that you have to somehow move the tree. Which Tricky might be able to do if I light it on fire. And thus making my entire excursion around here. Wait, what is this? Oh no, that's the plant that I knocked down to get the gem. The gem, what was truly outrageous. Gem is her name. No one else is the same. Gem is her name. I would like to do as much as possible. I think we've already established that I missed out on 100%. But if I could just burn a single tree and make my way through here. No, you can't burn that. Strange, isn't it? That's me using my thinking brain. I'll use my thinking muscles for this one! I've been playing, I wouldn't say a lot. I've been playing it like once a week for 4 hours. At least. But just like... I feel like Lands was meant to be like a similar to Rhine. I honestly feel like Uni was supposed to be female Rhine in a sense. She's like Uni's kind of like a combination between Rhine and Charlotte, personality-wise, to be honest. Very snarky, those two characters. Methinks. There's gonna be at least one person who's listened to people playing Xenoblade Chronicles ramble on about it, who's like, oh god, they're on the Xenoblade thing again. There's a Donkey's been getting some flack from the Xenoblade community by sort of like bashing the game in his review. I'm pretty sure he does it with every game. Honestly, if it's insulted by Donkey, I consider that a badge of honor because I assume that he would only really like. Oh God, is this the only thing I can do in here? Oh, good lord. All right, well. So if he likes your game, that's probably not that great to begin with. He is kind of like that sort of like contrarian thing. Oh, we've already been in here. All right, I'm giving up on that area. I think there's a fuel cell over there, but I can't get to it, so I'm gonna just mosey on. We've been here for a while. In we go. Yes, in we go. There we go. Slippy? Check out the map to see where you gotta go. Well, I think I just gotta run past the village and get to the ocean, get to Cape Claw. Thinking of moving to Cape Claw. No! I've been considering a different format for my channel as a whole. And more or less adopting a stream format for everything. Editing down oh god. Editing down some of the VODs. So that way like a lot of like the fluff is kind of cut out. And then, but then having like the full VODs be posted on like a separate channel, like a VOD channel. So if you want the long form, you can still have it. If you want the short form, you can still have it. Part of it, though, is that if I record something that is... I'm trying to think. The only thing I would kind of have issue with is, like, timing on that. Would I post the first, episode, quote-unquote episode, the first edited down bit? Like, if there's multiple edited bits into a stream, like, let's say, like, I turn, like, one stream into, like, one 4-hour stream into, like, two... well, let's say, like, I've been kind of, like, considering, like, the formatting and whatnot for it, but let's say I edit down, we have, like, a stream that's, like, editing down one... My god, why is my brain breaking here? Let's say we had a format that edits down, a 4-hour stream into 4, like, 15-minute videos. Would I post the full VOD at the same time as the first video, the second video? Like, that's kind of like the logistical portion of it that I've got to, like, consider here. The balance to try to, like, make, you know, everyone satisfied with the conclusion, if I were to do it as such. It's just some stuff I've been thinking about lately. Because honestly, like, between the Let's Play format not being, like, I don't know, it's just, like, I feel like I could be doing what I'm doing here, like, maybe not the same amount of content, maybe a little bit less, but, like, I feel like I could be working smarter, not harder in that regard. Because between the streams I do, yeah, shout out to Austin and Dan for picking up the slack on editing, but between the streams I do, gathering the footage for the highlight reels, recording the Let's Plays, and also taking care of Manatee and having social obligations, I feel like I've got no time for myself. And, you know, I don't know if it came out in any of like my, recordings and whatnot, but, you know, I've been pretty dang stressed recently. Alright, I'm pretty sure Cape Claw is where the Ocean Force Point Temple is. Somewhere around here. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, a good... First off, a good work-life balance, and second, like, a way where it's like... Because here's the thing. I don't think I can do longer series like Oblivion anymore. Because... it just tanked at the end. Like, I have no, like, here's the thing, I have no idea how, God, I hope it's this way. I have no idea how, Critical Role does it, with having such like a long running series and still attracting like a ton of viewers. Oh, I could have gone, I didn't have to pay the toll. I don't remember how to get to Cape Claw. I don't know how, yeah, like I said, I don't know how, oh, it's that way, isn't it? That, in there is the Ocean Forest Point Temple. What I was saying is, I don't know how Critical Role does it, because like, during their, because they started like their second campaign in the middle of the campaign, or they started streaming their second campaign in the middle of the campaign, if I recall correctly. Doing like five hour plus sessions and releasing them weekly. Are you able to burn this down? No. How do I get back in there? It's wood, so I figured I'd be able to hit it. But like, I guess like, well, here's the thing, like talent is a big part of it, but in terms of like, and also the streaming format works really well with them, but in terms of like getting new people to join in. Okay, something ain't right here. Getting new people to like watch that from a series that's like, that's so far in is super difficult because there's so much you have to consider. There's so much you'd have to catch up on. It's nuts. Like there's like, so for a format for like live streaming, I think it's really good. I still think there's a little bit of like an issue with, all right, this is full of water though. I don't remember how I'm supposed to get in here. If at all, because I'm pretty sure this is where the Ocean Forest Point Temple is. Either way, I look at it sort of like two sides of the same coin, because I think about the series Harmon Quest, which does where they had higher production values for it, so they were able to edit down their tabletop sessions into more digestible chunks. Can I please just mosey on here? Versus Critical Role, which really benefited from having the live streaming format, being able to stream like super long sessions at a time. And again, I just don't know how people are able to like, how people who are joining in the middle are able to like go back and watch everything that has been done up until that point. If they're even doing that. Because I assume the other thing is that they're probably just getting the story through context clues in the story if they just don't go back and watch the full of it. This is sort of relevant to like, to what I was saying before about like long form content, like the Oblivion Let's Play. Because my god, that was, like those numbers tanked at the end. Maybe that isn't the way to the Forest Point Temple? I thought it was. It's been a while since I've been back here, so you're gonna have to bear with me here. On top of that, like, I could also just be editing all of this portion out for the sake of that. Whoops. All right, you need to. Okay, you're gone. I could be editing all this out until I find where the Forest Point Temple is. Let me check the map one more time.
Peppy here. I'll scan.
Oh wait.
Check the detail readout, Fox.
Paradise Beach.
I think it might help.
Because there's a giant Krazoa head statue there that hides the path into the Forest Point Temple. Oh wait, do I have to blow it open again with the gun? Yeah, that's right. I have this now. I think I came in here and just did nothing with this because I forgot I had the portal key. Where are you? I'll just blast it down. I think it's important to get that point across, though. There we go. Yep. This is what I had to do the entire time. Adjust 90 degrees. Fire! You know, 90 degrees is actually a very, long way to adjust, and it was probably closer to, like, 70. But still. I think what I said there to adjust it is perfect. It wasn't just like adjust 4 degrees or something along those lines. In Star Fox 64. With the submarine guy? I don't know. That game is very quotable. Gonna go ahead and enter here. Hopefully I can just drop down and come up on the other side, because I don't think this is a puzzle anymore, as I have solved it! This is probably... No, I think Metroid Prime was out at this point. But this would be... I could imagine a Metroid game being made in a similar vein, because I'm realizing how much you have to backtrack in this one. Like if it was a third-party game instead of a first-party. Third-person game instead of a first-person game. Excuse me. Oh right, I've got to climb up here. At any rate, them lizards over there spitting acid at me. I don't like them. Listen, we've been on plenty of drug trips on this already. Several mushrooms, several different kinds of mushrooms. I don't need to go on an acid trip. I also don't need to scare my dog again by slowing everything down. And then speeding back up immediately. Again, this mesh seems very easy to climb. But you know what? It's fine. We're not going to take it. No. We ain't going to take it. Imagine if I didn't have the spellstone and I was just like, oh yeah, I just assumed I had the spellstone. I just never picked it up from the guy. We're not going to take it anymore. Man, the other thing too is that like it's amazing how little I can tell a story accurately. Is this obstacle back up? It doesn't seem like it is. Oh God, Jesus! Jeez, that was a jump scare. Holy cow! What's the pattern then, my friend? Okay. 124422122. Is there any more to that?
Look at this.
Oh, it changes. 411241313. Okay. If I can memorize the first bit, I can memorize the second bit. 41124. 41124. 41124. Okay, so 4 1 1 2 4 1 3 1 3. God, that scared me. I cast a spell of barrier, and instead of using that barrier, instead of going to hold up my... God! He blocks immediately. There we go. There's like a moment in his defenses where it just doesn't go through for him. There's like a relax point, like immediately after his shields. Ah! That was a good one. All right. Is this closed off again? I guess the difference between that is when stuff opens up for you in this game, it stays open. I mean, in Metroid, going back to Metroid, when stuff stays up in, when you open stuff in this game, or in Metroid, it stays open. But, like, it's kind of hard to tell in this one, at least as far as I've played. But it seems like it did, because I didn't have to do that puzzle over there again to open the gate. Look at all the scarabs I have. Someone in the comments is telling me to spend them. I have no idea what to spend them on. Beam me up, Slippy. You think when they get one... You think this version of teleportation operates on the principle of just killing you and reassembling you on the other side? Or like making a clone of you on the other side? That's why I don't like teleportation as a concept. Because if you're being broken down atom by atom, you're essentially being killed. So it begs the question, is that you on the other side of the portal? Tricky, you okay in there? You walked through, you sort of walked your way through the door. Not gonna lie, it was pretty impressive. Just not my cup of tea. Etroiko, Chiapasu. I don't know if that was an actual ad or just something somebody made as a goof, but there was a very strange soup commercial. Of like a guy, I couldn't tell you what's, it almost looks like Schoolhouse Rock style. Where a guy comes in, where a guy's like thinking about what to have for a meal, and a guy comes in singing about soup, rips his shirt off, draws a sword, like shoots a beam at the soup can turns into a sword, and he shoots a beam at the guy who turns into him. Why do I remember that ad? It's just one of those things that I found online. I was not in whatever region, because the song is not being sung in English. So I'm definitely not from whatever region that soup commercial was from. I think I've got to get up somewhere. Oh no, there's a way over there I can go. Hopefully I can just. Seems like the water's got to be drained at some point. Oh God! Mushroom Man. I'm going to play the Mushroom Man. Oh, okay. This is definitely the right way. Fastest way to do it. Yeah, this is definitely different from where I was before. I just want to see what all is around here. I think I'm shoving this on. No, I can't shove it off of there. What is the point of block? Block can be moved. It seems like block needs to be moved in. Yeah. Okay, well that seems right because it gave me a bling. Am I draining the water? We opened a door. No, we did not drain the water. All right, well, I'm a-thinking then that after that success of opening a door where I just kind of got lost and found 3 children and explored a bunch of places where I didn't really make a lot of progress. Next time on Star Fox Adventure, we're gonna continue through the Ocean Force Point Temple to return the spellstone from whence it came. See you all then, later.